Let's get it, jerk boys. In 3, 2, 1.
And we back.
And we back. Yeah.
With another one.
And we back. Yeah. And we back. Yeah.
With another one.
And we.
I want to welcome you to episode 31.
31.
31.
Where are you guys going?
31?
Slow down. You're moving too fast. Jesus Christ.
We done hit the 30s.
Word up.
Jesus crazy, man.
Jesus, who are these guys? Well, first of all, we the guys that we magical. Tiny bit. Clearly fucked that up, but we gonna keep it moving. Hey, yo, y'all already know who it is. It's AOC. To the left of me.
Yo, it's Ram. I was about to say Ayo Ram. It's Ram. Just Ram. Nothing else.
There's no AO Rim in there?
Nah.
Thank
just Ram. R-E-M, spelled with an R-E and an M.
No de la creme.
No de la
Ram
creme
de la
there?
creme.
Okay.
I'll add that in. That's the only one for today. I ain't got no more keys.
Concise moan.
I gotta think of new ones, yeah.
Yeah, I give it.
Consolidated mode.
Consolidated moan.
Consolidation.
Yeah, word. To the right of me, I got.
Hey, yo, Trav, de este lado, entregado como siempre. Let's get it.
Woo. As always, behind the curtain, we got the
Lawyer!
and any wild shit gonna get a
Whoa!
Okay. That's how you know that shit came from the boy.
That was good. It's good to hear it every episode.
Yeah, word.
It's like
Gotta keep the intro
like
together.
a comedy show. They start off like with the same.
Give you that energy.
We got our
Yeah.
sounds. We got
Get
our
it
sounds.
started.
People try to do similar. We're not gonna get into that. How was y'all weekend, man? So nobody get. I'll start.
My weekend was good to have fun. Oh man! All right, me first. I see y'all looking at me.
Yeah, no, I got mine out the way. My weekend was
Feel
good.
the heat. What I do this weekend? Damn. I'm gonna summarize it. It was July 4th weekend, man. So, I was with y'all. This man's birthday. How old are you now?
I'm 29.
Okay, so you almost
Happy birthday. Happy belated on the show.
Good look.
you almost had 30. You know what I'm saying? Almost there.
Dum 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 dum.
But yeah, man, it was a good time, man. We at first we thought you sent us to the wrong restaurant because when we walked in, we didn't see y'all, but we didn't know that you had booked the VIP.
I didn't know that my mans did that.
Yeah, he ain't booked that, bro. We were like, in here.
Okay.
That was like your. Oh man, I don't want to. Let me just say it normal. They were like, your table's over there, right, and the table's between the bathroom doors. And Trav cranked out the Japanese. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to interpret or say whatever. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
You're about to.
No, I'm not going to. So Trav used his Japanese.
I hit him with the arigato gozaimasu.
Ooh, it was like,
Wait, were they Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
For the purposes of this episode, I ain't trying to get canceled. You trying to get canceled? Let's say they're Japanese. No, I think they're Japanese. I feel it in my bones that they're Japanese.
Coming from you,
I think they are.
There you go, because you got to say, yeah, okay.
I believe him more than I believe you.
Okay, good, because I believe him more. But anyway, Trav, thank you for the hookup, man. We had a nice little room. True, they had a camera in there. That kind of felt like a prison, but
It was a private room with the managers watching.
Make sure nobody come in there and do nothing crazy, man.
it might have been the person in there. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it was a good time, man. Then we went back to your place and chilled.
Word. Yeah,
Drank a little bit, smoked a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Talked a little bit, chilled a little bit, played a little bit.
Yeah, man. Your cousin was showing us his guitar magic skills.
Word.
That was pretty good to see in person.
Shout out the ghost teacher. That's what I'm gonna call him. The
Ghost teacher.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. Ghost teacher,
He nice.
he made my year, man. He gave me a compliment on my hand position.
Oh, yeah.
On my shape. He was like, you have a great hand shape. I was like,
It's like
I'm official.
It's like Jordan telling somebody that they're a good basketball player.
Exactly.
That's what it felt like in the music world.
I can only dream. Hey, yo, shout out to you for getting Louis High approved, man.
Yeah,
my boy got the claw.
That boy be doing some other
That boy
shit.
be doing the
I got the Louis High stamp.
Yeah. He was like, he grabbed it, he's like, yeah, man, you just start doing
Yo, dead ass. Yes, bro.
it just sounds good when you do it. I'm like,
how he start tuning when he start talking. He's like, yeah, no, you just gotta pong, 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 pong.
he's like bump, bump, bump. Like, I'm like, that boy nice.
Explaining,
nice.
tuning, playing, and
At
I'm
the
like,
same time. Like, how many arms you got, bro? It looks like you have 5 right now.
where'd that arm come from? What was that?
The crazy thing, the thing that impressed me the most was that it was an electric guitar, which you usually got to plug in to hear it.
Yeah.
He was doing it like with the string sound so low, and he could still hear
It
him.
sounded
Just making
good,
it
That
cry
was
with
very
no,
impressive.
making it cry with no
Even
juice.
this, getting the key in like the guitar in tune, like I couldn't hear it. So I'm like, how the hell is he able to hear it and fix? I was like, damn.
It's that practice, though.
That boy
I
nice.
asked him that, and he was like, yeah, it's just so many years
Yeah.
of doing it. You just
Years.
know after a while.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Can't
Did
wait
he-
to get that one.
Did he? Yeah, facts. Did he tell you when he started it? It was probably like 12, 13.
yeah, because he said he was like 29. He was like, I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
So he didn't tell me specifically when he started, but a long time, bro. Listen, I've been doing it
God
for,
bless him, man.
I want to say, not even 4 months straight now, right? And I'm like, all right, I can see progress, and I can see how over time you get better. Bro, that man was playing like he was born with a guitar in his hand. I think we kept joking about that too. Like, yo, he was playing with his umbilical cord when he came out. Like, that was the original guitar that he used.
That boy nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but he nice,
dope.
man. Very
Yeah.
skilled. And you know what? The other thing about it is he was very humble. He was
Yes.
very cool about like just explaining or sharing techniques or whatever with me. And I like that, man. I like anybody
yeah.
who's that open like that.
One more time. Shout out to Luija, man.
Shout out to Lee Howe,
I
man.
thought we was calling him the ghost.
Oh, yeah, ghost teacher. Ghost teacher. Yeah. Right. Share that knowledge, ghost teacher. Come on, man.
so
You're
just,
invited anytime, bro.
Just to summarize my week, after on Sunday I went to the Meadowlands, they had a state fair. I don't know if you guys heard of the state fair.
I haven't heard, nor I don't know where the Meadowlands are.
It's like by the Giants Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, they do a fair there like every year, like for the July.
I thought you went to Pittsburgh.
Oh no, that's too far. I wouldn't have came back.
Good food and stuff, brother, man.
It was cool. We went to see like a hypnotist show, which was like I was pretty impressed by it. That those people were actually hypnotized. I actually got it.
Did
on
you
video.
participate?
Nah, cause it was like crowd participation, but everybody ran up to the stage.
Jesus.
So it was like, and there was only like 15 seats, so I didn't get a chance to. I wouldn't have made it. I was too far back. By the time I got there, it would have been like, oh, next time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was amazing to see that guy could hypnotize. Not everybody, because I think there was one guy he couldn't hypnotize.
Yeah.
But everybody else, he put them to sleep. He
Nice.
woke them up. He made them do things that they don't even remember.
Was the
doing.
police there?
Yeah.
Got them incriminating them.
No. It was just regular. It was they weren't regular things, but they were like things that you just were like, how are they doing this? Like at one time, he told them, when you guys wake up, everyone in the crowd will be naked. And when he woke them up, they were like this. They didn't want to see anybody because everybody to them was naked in the
How
crowd.
the hell does that work? Yo,
How does that work?
And then next thing he did was he was like, all right, now put everybody back to sleep. And then he said, next time y'all wake up, y'all are gonna be naked. And then they looked down and they lost it, bro. People were like covering themselves. I'm like, bro, I can't believe that was really happening.
That's
and
powerful.
I knew it was real because they were random people.
Because you saw how they ran up there.
Yeah. It was pretty
you
good.
sure it wasn't like the 15 people he planned to go out there?
I don't think so because like
Part of the show type shit?
because there was a moment when he told the guys that when he woke them up, they were gonna be pregnant, and he told the girls that when they wake up, they were gonna feel like a guy sitting next to them slap their ass. And when he woke them up, the girls were like,
This is my chance to
like,
get all this anger
bro,
out.
you just smacked me. You just smacked my ass. And then one of the girls was gay. So she was sitting between two guys. And when she woke up, she was like, yo, he keeps touching me. And like, I'm gay. I don't go that way. I got it on video. I'm going to show you the video.
Alright,
She's like, I'm gay. I don't go that way. He keeps touching me. Like, and I'm like, damn, that made it real because I'm like, you could tell she's
Uncomfortable.
gay. Yeah, and she's very uncomfortable with a guy.
What she assumed
touching her,
happened.
yeah.
Mhm.
But then he just knocked them back out, and then they didn't remember anything, bro. It was crazy, bro. I'm like,
That's
damn, I
wild.
don't know how to hypnotize people. Cause
Have you, at the snap of your finger, have you done anything worse than a felony?
What about the guy that
Oh,
that he couldn't put to sleep or hypnotize?
he got off stage because he
fucking up the act, bro.
he did warn people that there's some people he couldn't hypnotize, and I'm guessing the reason that guy wasn't hypnotized because he went up there with the energy that he didn't believe in it.
Right.
Everybody else, you could tell their energy they believed or were.
They wanted to be part of the event,
Yeah.
the experience.
They wanted that to happen to them, and since they were open for that to happen to them, they were able to let go.
Yeah.
And just listen to the man talking, and just what he was saying was enough to just. Bro, some of these, like a lady fell off her chair and was
Jesus.
like laid out. She looked like she died until he went and woke her up. Like she literally fell off her chair.
That's a liability.
Yeah, it was scary. But he grabbed her and then he brung her down, like, and just left her on the ground. So she didn't drop. Because that would have been
That
crazy.
was a dope experience then.
Yeah. And then we saw the fireworks. It was cool to see, man. That was like my favorite part of the whole thing. There was like a pig race. That was pretty funny.
A pig race?
Yeah, like pig. They do pig races at state fairs.
How they manage to do that? What, let us have them chase it?
I think some of them like chicken or pork piece. I don't know. I don't know what pigs eat. I can't tell. But
Everything.
probably everything.
They do.
Yeah. So they had like little races going around, and the last one they did was like it was with the big 900-pound pigs, and
Bro, it was that big.
they were huge, bro. Pigs go up to like 900 pounds.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was the longest race
I don't
ever.
eat the swine, so. Ugh.
Swine is not the
I
vibe,
do.
man. But yeah, man, saw fireworks, had a good time with my lady, man. You know, so that was my weekend, man. Sorry it took so
That's
long.
fire. No, that's fire. Yo, shout out to what we shouting out to? Shout out to the hypnotist guy. I like that one. Out of the pigs, 900 pigs. I don't know what.
Yeah, man. It was
Shout-
funny though.
shout out to him.
You would
Yeah.
laugh if you saw it. Big ass pigs trying to race. Like they were going nowhere, bro. Nowhere. And then the pig that was winning the race, right at the finish line. Like this close, like the finish line was like right in front of him. He had to
got
take 2
bored.
steps. He got distracted, bro.
He blew it.
And then another pig just went like, all right, my chance, and just won the
Wow.
race.
Did they have coaches? Like, did they? What are you doing?
Nah.
We trained all year for this.
It's just like a track, and they just go around the track.
Oh yeah.
So, but it was funny, man.
That's dope.
It was cool.
That's a cool festival, man.
Yeah, man.
And you got to be outside.
Yeah, facts. That's dope, man.
How was your weekend, Mr. Wise?
I had a long weekend, man. Damn. My weekend was pretty long. It started Friday. I went to hang out with Brother Pop. Made some beats for a little bit while the girls had a girls' night out.
Fire.
They came back drunk to us, of course, because that's what they do. Saturday, we spent it with you. Obviously, you know, we already explained. That was a good time, by the way. Thank you for having us there, man. That was good.
Thank you for you guys coming, man.
And then yesterday, we went to the beach. Spent a little time. We actually were going to just go see KP and Joey, and then we were all like, actually, let's just go to the beach, because we were just going to go hang out with them and go to the pool.
Right.
But plans changed. We ended up at the beach. We actually went to a different beach, and I didn't know beaches closed.
Right? That's so.
So
Wait,
I-
already?
No, it was closed because it was overpacked.
Weather.
Like it was too many people. So I didn't know like that was a thing. I didn't know.
Because we don't come from that.
I don't come from that.
Me neither.
I come from you pull up and you just wander
it.
into the
Whether it's
open
three-
world.
yeah, or
open
whether it's the world
free
there.
world.
When
America.
Well,
you don't have to pay to go and enjoy nature. You don't.
It
gotta
was
pay nature.
actually the free one that was packed.
Oh, that makes
So-
sense. Huh?
What's the matter if
what
it was
time
free?
was
it was
it,
closed.
It was 11 a.m. when we got there.
Oh, damn. It was packed
That's
already.
prime time.
Yeah, there was
Well, it was July
actually
4th, so-
a sign on the highway that was like, "Da beach is closed."
Turn around.
Literally, but KP and Joe were already there, and they had called us prior, and they told us, they were like, "Yo, where you guys at?" And we're like 20 minutes out. And they were like, "Change your plans, beach is closed." And I'm like, "Oh, great!" And then as we're talking to them driving, big ass sign telling us the same
Turn
thing.
around.
So we just ended up going to, I think, Belmar Beach, which was pretty cool, man. I haven't been to the beach out here in Jersey. Like, I think I went to the beach in Florida and Mexico in the last 4 years, but not the one in Jersey. Incredibly, right? But we went, bro, and it was cool, man. I realized that like the beach is not that bad as long as the weather's nice out. You feel me? The water's still cold as hell in Jersey, which sucks. But once you're in it, all of that fades, so you can just kind of like go in. Um, and yeah, man, that's about it, man. Good weekend. I actually like stepped out for a little bit, so that was fun.
That's
Nice.
good. That's good, and it speaks to your healing too, man. So shout out to all of us having a good weekend, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's get right into the real shit. What's happening? What's going down? Your boy is back on the market for his job hunts.
Back on
Look
the-
at y'all hungry freaking vampires. Oh my God, Travis. Oh no,
What does this mean?
no. He's back on the market for jobs.
J.O.P.
Relax yourself. Relax yourself.
They thought I was single.
Yeah, where you said that? That was like,
What?
it was like, relax. We're talking about jobs.
Nah, man. This whole Celsius thing has been very unexpected.
Yeah.
And obviously, like without those funds, I gotta go out and get money, man. I can't just sit around and not pay the bills. You feel me? Can't let my lady just take on all the weight.
Right.
So I started just dashing and doing Instacart, which was fun because I'm like, yo, I'm doing this on my own time, on my own pace. I'm like my own little boss. You feel me? And I could do it and come back home real quick, take care of whatever I got to do, and then go back out and do it. I see a little problem with like the driving with gas prices. I'm like, damn, that part sucks. But it's fun because I'm kind of free, and I just spend the rides basically just singing to every fucking album that's hot right now. You feel me? So I'm getting to a lot of exposures on different music. Like I've been listening to a lot of Giveon.
Fine.
I fell into the Drake vibe, man. The shit is actually pretty dope. Like I actually embraced it.
Times two.
And then I gotta keep replaying that Bunny, man. Like I just keep replaying that shit. The other album that I kind of like listened to and not dismissed, because I enjoyed it, was Kendrick's album.
Right.
So I've been playing that over again. I'm like, damn, yeah, this hits.
Some good music out, man.
Your brother actually like kind of offended Kodak on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
He
We were
did.
talking. So when I was listening to the album, like I'm like, man, that nigga Sabi crazy, man.
Yeah.
When you watch this out, you crazy, bro. Kodak, he went in that
Get that
album a
wax
little
out
bit,
your
bro.
ears,
Well, let's be honest, Savi has one taste in music. So no offense.
No, wait, no,
That's
no,
Eminem.
wait.
That's Eminem.
He evolved a little bit. Now it's Eminem,
And Lil TJ.
Eminem, and Lil TJ, man.
Okay, so we're gonna add a little TJ to the mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which still doesn't speak to much versatility, but you know what I'm saying?
It's better than
No,
just
that-
Eminem.
That's a wide difference.
Yeah,
though.
it's a big difference.
Yeah, but it's
There's
just,
not a lot in between.
And that's what I'm
but
saying.
There's a wide difference at least. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
but yeah, man. Besides that, your boy's just back trying to get back into a job. I can't say that I really want a job because if I'm getting enough money to just get the bills together until all this blows by,
Right.
then I'd rather just keep doing the DoorDash Instacart thing. It's comfortable and I do it at my own pace. But also, like, if that's not gonna work out, then I might plant my feet somewhere where I can do like a 9 to 5 comfortably and just get income in. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get that job, I'm gonna stack up more, and then when they release my shit, I'm gonna have even more. And then guess what? I win in the end anyway.
Yes.
Because I got a winning mindset. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
a defeated person. You feel me? This is gonna make me stronger. Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
That's the
no, there's no hope.
that's the outlook that I'm trying to have on it because I ain't gonna lie, bro. The shit kind of like disturbed the peace in my comfort zone.
Right.
And that was one of the things that I was actually like calculating while I'm driving and doing everything. I'm like, damn, bro, you were like very comfortable.
Yeah.
But with that comfort, I think I'll say this. I remain very humble. I wasn't flashing the money that I made.
or the
You know what I'm
situation you
saying?
were in.
And the situation I was in. I wasn't out here like flaunting it or putting it in front of people's faces and shit like that because that wasn't the point for me. From the beginning, my point was to get my freedom back, and I got that.
Yeah.
And that felt good. And I was happy with it because I got to do what I enjoyed every day. And now I listen to my stuff and I watch myself as I'm doing what I'm doing, and I get compliments from professional people. So it feels good. I'm like, Yeah, you took advantage of your time the way you were supposed to. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, so you can break the comfort a little bit because you stuck to what you were doing.
Right.
And what I'm realizing, bro, after like working, like the whole morning, I was still able to come home and manage to find time and happily go right into just put the work in.
You did your dailies
Of
regardless.
course, bro, 100%. So as long as I don't miss those now that I have the habit, I think I'll be fine because that was my only thing. Working a job before and doing everything I was doing, being
Yeah.
as distracted as I was or as pulled into what I was doing before, I could never find rhythm.
Yeah.
Now I got the rhythm. You feel me? Now having that rhythm, I can just be like, okay, I could do this that day or that night, whatever, and then I'll manage my time in here, which is what's most important to me, to be honest.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Some shout you out first of all, bro.
thank you.
Yeah, because you came a long way in these past years. Your growth, it has been exponential. So what I was gonna say is the same way you've been. I'll speak to for myself. I'm sure the gentleman kind of feels the same, but he has his own mouth. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You really inspired me in different things, bro, and that's why I always try to like listen with as chatty as I am to both of you. But this plan you've made for yourself, this mind, this fortifying your mind the way you have is impressive. Why? Because I didn't meet you as a person. You're already a person that's like, you're like, okay, I know the value of me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But this Trav the wise, bro. This Trav, you have put everything, sweat, tears, focus, isolation, whether you like being alone or not, whether you're that type of person or not, you have molded yourself to what you want it to be. And there's a big difference between what people see themselves being or where they want to be and what they are and how they fall short. And I feel like that gap, you got it so close to you falling short to what you want to be and you being what you want to be, that it's like, wow, bro. Like, I admire that 120%. So if I could say anything is just keep telling yourself, I don't got to tell you nothing, but keep telling yourself, excuse me, 808s, Jesus. We need a sound for that. Stay focused, man, because you are, bro. You are who you want to be and you are becoming who you want to become.
That's facts.
And your mind and your willpower, and then that shit is exceptional. I don't gotta say that because you're sitting right there. It could be whoever come around us. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They can see it, bro. They just gotta spend an evening with you. This is temporary. This is temporary. And the same way that Rem says, you know what I'm saying, you're willing to get up and go make someone else's money. In this case, you're making yourself money. You're your own boss. But a percentage of that is going to the app, obviously. So the same way you're willing to get up and go and do that at whatever time you're doing it, don't slow down on your part. Because you're so good at it, man. Obviously, something to admire. I'm not just saying this. Again.
Thank you, bro.
So no doubt. So shout you out one more time.
Appreciate that.
And
Yes,
the moment, the 2 seconds that you could be like, all right, fuck this shit, I'm back to full on thing. Do that head first. I know you're gonna do it. I don't gotta tell you, but
no, of course,
yeah.
bro. Listen, I wanted to depart from my previous situation because I just couldn't figure out myself. I was a lost case in my own world. You feel me? Like my head, I felt like, yo, who even are you? You feel me? Okay, how about Bunny Buddha? ¿Quién tú eres? Right? So that's something that like I just kept asking myself, like, yo, what are you doing? You can't catch a rhythm. Like you try to come home and work and do things. You can never concentrate. Your mind is everywhere. Your emotions are everywhere. Like all of these things, you know? I'm a very emotional person. So because of that, I can never like concentrate and focus. Bro, once I left that job, bro, and I was able to have that freedom, it was every single day. Put in the work, train yourself, teach yourself. If you can't get it right, don't stress, don't worry about it. There was a lot of fucking down moments. I mean, y'all know, we discussed it plenty of times. But through all of that, bro, I was like, nah, fuck that. I left that so I could do this. I'm gonna do this shit even if it fucking hurts. And believe me, bro, if you play guitar for a month or if you play piano for a month, you're gonna be hurting. You're gonna be hurting. So you're gonna go through it, but
It's worth it.
Through all of that, bro, exactly. Through all of that, I found it to be worth it because I was doing what I love and I became more and more passionate about it as time went on.
Fire.
And now that I'm so involved into it, bro, I could be working 23 hours a day. that one last hour, I'm gonna come in here and fucking spend it doing what I love doing.
Yeah.
And that's what
Because that was the whole point of it, to fall in love with music the right way, not the delusional way, where it's like, oh yeah, I could rap like everybody else, I could do this. Like, nah, bro, I want to understand music, I want to embrace it, I want that shit to consume me. I want that shit to like run through me, to like anything and everything that I do has got to come out with a fucking rhyme after I'm done with this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
some type of flavor.
The one thing I'll say, bro, and then you know, you guys heard it. It's like, bro, your boy can play them fucking keys, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy can play them keys.
So yeah,
bro.
rapid fire. Listen.
And I was like, wow. I'm sitting here doing it, and Steph comes in and she's like, okay, I see where you're taking that. Okay. And I'm like, yeah, I know you see where I'm taking this right here. You feel me? Because like, when I started, bro, it was a matter of like, I can't even fucking press the key without it going. And I was like, damn, I'm so bad at it. But I fell in love with it all over again, bro. And there's nothing that's going to take me away from it.
You didn't give up. More than falling in love
man.
with it. Because you can fall with it and get frustrated that it's because of the progress thing.
True.
Let me ask you a question, since we're talking about that. Did it help to lower, if you did this, to lower your expectations and not be like, I need to be a virtuoso by the end of the week? Or were you more realistic and you were like, the approach that you tell us to have is the 1%? Did you get that 1% type thinking in your mind before you attacked the piano, or did that come after?
So I had the 1% already in mind, but when I started doing it, I kind of kept forgetting about it because it was very stressful, realizing how difficult it was.
Naturally.
So like, there was times, bro, that like I would do it, and I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna get better at this, bro. Like, just stop. Like, go get your job back, if anything. Like that type of shit. You feel me?
Wakala.
Exactly. But it was that reminding myself, like, yo, it's 1% every day. You're not gonna be better overnight. Right. So it's 1% every day. So as long as you remind yourself of that, bro, you kind of break the other thought out of your head, which is the problem that we have. It's like we have those two debating factors in our head. It's like the I can't do this and the nah, bro, you ain't got this, right? The I can't do this, you have to tell her like, yo, you can't do this, but it's gonna be 1% every day. It's not gonna be overnight. If you let this one win, it's gonna win on that same day. This one is gonna win automatically. Yeah. But if you follow the 1% rule, bro, you're gonna win eventually.
Yes.
And that's kind of how you gotta see it. And I think I told you guys, bro, I don't give a fuck if I'm perfect at the piano tomorrow or in 30 fucking years. All I know is that I'm willing to do it for those 30 years until I get to that perfect.
To get to that point, yeah.
Because if you're living and you're not doing what you love, are you even living at all?
Yes, exactly.
Word.
That's why I know, that's what
Bars of the day, 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 bars of the day.
The bars of the day brought to you by Trap the Wise. If you're living, but you're not doing what you love, are you even living?
At all.
The answer is no, bitch.
Word.
The answer is no.
I was gonna add to that. The habits you build are the habits you keep. You know what I'm saying? So if you
Bars of the day.
Bars of the day.
Brought to you by Prem.
Bars of the day.
The habits you build are the habits you keep.
Damn, is there an echo? Echo.
Te pusieron el HD like, cabrón.
And that's something out of Trao's book. He might not have said it, but it's like words with, it's like words that are seen but may not have been heard,
spoken.
You know what I'm saying? Action.
Damn, bro.
Hit him again one time.
Actions speak louder than words, man. Bars of the
What,
day.
are you having a seizure, bro?
Yo, chill out, bro.
Of the day.
We ain't the business ain't got the funds yet.
Hey, man.
Can't
all
spend
that
the leash.
liability moving you doing. Stop it.
That's damage to anything, man.
Word, man.
That's fire, man.
Word,
what the
bro.
hell?
That's my 2 cents.
Nah,
It's
but,
powerful.
But bro, look, we here. We've been committed to each other. We've been committed to ourselves, and despite whatever may come from the outside world, not seeing what we're doing, I know and I see it for myself that we're making progress and striving forward.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, the ones that win are the ones that stay playing the game. So Don't hit that again, bro. Don't hit that again, bro.
Chill out, bro.
Okay.
If you do that, we're gonna be here all day because we
Yeah.
always drop bars, bro.
It's
You know how it
unlimited.
goes.
It's unlimited, but come on, bro.
It's too many gems. No wonder they in a recession. We dropping too many gems over here, man.
But yeah, man, I just feel like as long as you keep playing the game, bro, you're gonna win eventually,
Yeah.
right? So you only lose if you quit, and I ain't no quitter. Unless it's on that 9 to 5 shit, because unfortunately that's not for me.
You're
Sorry,
ready.
man.
I'll quit a 9 to 5 before I quit my dreams, man.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Because like I saw this post. I used to see this post all the time, and it never got to me. I don't know why, because it was like showing up all over my feeds,
Yeah.
and it was clear as day what the message was like, don't give a job 8 hours if you can't give yourself an hour.
That's
doing
why
what
you
love.
always was telling me. But is it true?
I used to see it everywhere, bro. It was like I was at work and it would just magically appear in front of me, like
Damn.
the word.
As you're putting in
Yeah.
like
Maybe
8
your
hours,
conscious
10
talking to you,
hours.
subconscious talking to you,
As
bro.
I'm sweating 10 hours,
Yeah.
tired.
yeah.
Is it something telling me like, yo, bro, like you working hard as hell over there,
Yeah.
but bro, when you get home, bro, take 10 minutes. Do what you love,
Your
bro.
dailies,
And in
yeah.
reality, bro, that's all it takes. That
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that 10 minutes will give you 1% every day.
Word.
So
Word. So, hey, man, if anybody out there feels that way, man, just listen to what your mind is telling you and work on your dreams, bro. A little bit a day, man.
Keep
That's
on
what we
keeping
do.
on,
And
yeah.
Sir.
that's how we continue to keep going. And it's only a matter of time, you know?
Word.
yes, sir.
Yo, shout out chasing your dreams, man.
Put them dreams in motion,
Word.
boy.
Also, enjoy the journey. I don't think enough people enjoy the journey of their growth. They don't. They don't. And those people happen to give up somewhat easily at times,
Yeah.
right? Or if the situation, if a certain situation arises, they're not resilient enough to bounce back, and that comes from that. That comes from you not enjoying the journey, just being like, I want to get there already. Where I see myself in my mind, I want to get there now. It's like, nah, bro. Excuse me. As long as you're not wasting time and you're building that compound interest, you'll get there when you get there, and enjoy the
Damn,
mistakes.
bro.
Yeah, 808s on everything, bro.
You got water right there.
Enjoy the. Thank you.
Get that jerk water again.
I'm about to hit the jerk water as soon as I'm done saying what I'm saying. Enjoy the journey, bro. Because honestly, all these years, I want to change that, bro. Or the times we have made mistakes, or we slowed down, or maybe we didn't do something, and we learned from that, and it sucked, and we hated it, and next time we didn't let that happen. All of those we needed to not let that happen again.
Yeah.
All of that, whatever. I don't care what nobody says. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to get a taste of dirt and the floor to not want to stay laying down in the floor. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to JURP boys, man. All right, Trav, lead us.
what we
Take
got
it away
next,
before.
man?
Take it away before. Yeah.
For he has another like
We did. Yeah,
a span of quotables.
Wait. I need the zippers on, like. zoop.
All right, so let me ask you guys this. In your definition, in your truest form of expressing this, what is the perfect man for a woman?
The perfect man for a woman.
For a woman, yes.
I'll say the perfect man for a woman is a man that obviously the woman has to give her. Are we speaking from a woman's perspective or a man's
From
perspective?
your perspective.
So from a man's perspective.
What is your definition of being the perfect man, I guess, for your woman?
I'll say caring for like her needs, like going 50-50 on anything that has to do with the relationship. I feel like it's important to have things that you do, things that she do, so that way you guys have that middle ground where nobody says, "Oh, I do more than you," or "Oh, you do more than me." You know, like it's an even playing
It's
field.
a little
for-
balance of it.
for both. I think that kind of takes away an argument coming from that, or like that being a thing that could be used against each other. So I'll say it's important for the man to notice that, because I feel like a woman might be like a man. We expect that too from our women, but a woman is more likely to have that already. As some men, I think we spoke about how men and pride and stuff. So a man could just be like, I'm the man, so I don't gotta wash dishes, or I don't gotta do the laundry, because that's what women do. At least that's what I was taught. So I would say 50-50. And then just caring for her, get her some flowers from time to time, like make sure she's all right. A good
Be
text.
careful, she could be allergic.
She could be, if she's allergic, don't get her flowers. You could probably get her something else.
Chocolates, they
Yeah,
work.
chocolates. Or even just a good text message like, hey, how's your day going? Like, even that goes far.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I would say just the simple small things like noticing things like maybe when she gets her nails done or
Attention to details.
yeah, attention to
Detail,
details very
man, I'm
important.
on that, man.
That's something I'm still working on, to be honest. Like I know it, but it's like sometimes my mind is everywhere, so some things might slip through the crack. But with time, I'm guessing it gets easier to notice everything.
Right.
But yeah, man. I guess also be respectful, and not only just for her, but in the presence of like her family and other people, like friends and stuff like that. Even if you don't like somebody, like still be respectful because that's that might be their best friend or whatever the case may be. That could happen too. Yeah, I think I pretty much said everything I needed to say. Hope mine was good.
I think you covered everything.
Did I miss something?
See, what about you?
What am I say? No, I'm playing. No. I'm
supposed to add to
kidding. I think a key element in trying to be, first of all, nobody's perfect, but perfect, the closest you can get to perfection, Jesus, in catering to a woman, or being that woman's partner, is being willing. You have to be willing. Be willing to what? You have to be willing to put yourself in her shoes constantly before you do certain actions. Be willing to loosen your grip and then be like, I no longer live like by myself just for me. I live for me and this person that I love and adore, and that I feel like is an extension of me and my life, and that we're building that together. Why? Because if you're not thinking like that to begin with, you don't see yourself being with that person forever. It doesn't matter. At that point, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't even pursue it or be honest on your intentions, whatever. But if it's the case that it's like the long haul, you know what I'm saying? And that's the person that you find, that's your person. People say, oh, this is my person. If that's your person, you got to be willing. You got to be willing to commit to do things that you might not want to do, right? As long as that's not like Rem said, it needs to come from both sides. But like Rem said, usually the woman is a little more considering of certain things. Usually, I'm not saying always.
Not all the time.
They're already a little bit more considerate, and then the pride and the entitlement kind of falls on us more. So it's more of ungripping your hands from what you've been taught all these years, that it's like, and it's not losing your value. I'm not saying lose your value to put them on a pedestal, but when you're doing stuff, see how, when you're about to make certain decisions, see how it affects them. See how it affects them. Communication. Be willing to communicate.
That's a good one.
Talk about everything so that you know things that bother them and they know things that bother you. And you can come to a compromise. Well, you know what? I don't like when you leave the bathroom light on all the time. Whatever. It might be stupid, right? It might be stupid to you, but you got to recognize that just because it's stupid to you is not stupid to the person next to you. If I don't like this, you don't like that, so I'll work on fixing this, you work on fixing that. And then be willing to think like your lady, or attempt to think like your lady. Put yourself in her shoes. But let me put myself in my lady's shoes. I know she's going to get her eyebrows done today, her nails done today. She would appreciate, not that she's expecting, she would appreciate if I point out that Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, you got this. End of the day, she got them for her, but she got them for you too, bro.
Yeah,
so,
right.
you know what I'm saying? And you don't want your girl out in the street looking all raggedy. Maybe you don't mind, but you wouldn't mind either that she's all dolled up for you and getting prettier for you. So compliment her on that. Before you do stuff, whether it's for the house, if you guys live together, stuff that's going to affect her schedule-wise, your schedule, think of her, man. Be willing to put yourself in her shoes. As long as you do that, even if you're not perfect as a man, like perfect doing this or perfect skills or perfect whatever, if you're willing, even if you're not perfect, you're willing to get better and you're willing to work on the relationship. Because that's the thing. There's gonna be disagreements. Always, man. I don't care how compatible people are, because no relationship is what? Perfect. So, but as long as you're willing to work on it.
You want him to finish that?
Kinda, right? But then he did it anyway.
Yeah, just in case I didn't want the grillo.
Bro, let him know before you go. Let us know before you want us to.
See, I didn't put myself in your shoes, bro.
Fill in the blank, bro.
I wanted you. I took you with me, man. I took you guys with me. No, but if you're willing to work on it, even if it's not perfect, you guys could get there. You could grow together. And when you look at that, that makes your bond stronger than just getting there and then just, we're just together. No, because you're overcoming obstacles, and that makes a person closer to you even, you know what I'm saying? Or you to them, because you're part of their critical moments. Not only their good moments, you're part of their downs, you know what I'm saying? Their bad moments in life. You're part of the growth when they grow out of that. Same with them with you. Yo, I learned so much stuff from my lady, man, and she learned so much stuff from me, and we try to be the best us that we could be. But when we fall short of that, there's just love there, love and forgiveness, bro. And I love that so much. I never had that with anybody, you know what I'm saying? So that is my answer, my fault.
I actually love that.
Nice.
Yeah, love and forgiveness, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
Communication, that was good.
Shout out to you for that, bro.
Good luck, yo. Shout out to both of us. And you with whatever you're about to say.
Let him say it first, though.
Fuck. Give me that back.
I ain't got nothing else. You guys took everything down.
My fault, man.
I mean, no, obviously everything you guys said, I think is on point. It's 100% on point in my opinion. But also, she wants somebody that's gonna defend and protect her. You know, somebody that's gonna step in front of her if something is gonna happen and say no, not in my house, right? And I think that's important because women, even though we don't feel this way, women, I realize, at least speaking from my relationship, they feel vulnerable. They feel weaker. Not all of them. That's why I'm speaking from my angle. But they feel vulnerable and they feel like they need you there in case something goes down. They want you there to be the one that says, no, you're not in any harm's way. I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to take the punch. And I think that's important if your girl can count on you to have that. But besides that, just love each other, forgive each other for mistakes. If things work out right. If you're having a disagreement or something, be willing to listen. Be okay being the one that's wrong also. Like as a man, be the one that's okay being wrong, because we tend to not want to be wrong about nothing. Yeah. Yo, I'm always right. I'm the man. I'm always right.
That's that pride, man.
That's not true, bro. You are probably always wrong, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's something you think
So because of that, we got to be willing to be wrong. If she's not right, you can help her see how she's wrong or how maybe you're right, whatever. But also be willing to see what she's trying to tell you, what she's trying to show you that is wrong from your perspective. Because as men, again, we allowed our thoughts to be what we say it is.
Concrete. That's it. Set in stone.
Put a stamp on it. That's it. Yeah. It's packaged, send it out.
Yeah.
But sometimes, bro, you got to go through the package and make sure that nothing in there is broken and that everything is still intact. You feel me?
Facts.
All of the pieces don't come perfectly together sometimes. And you have to look in your boxes before you ship them out. I'm trying to use a Amazon metaphor like I ever fucking worked there in my life. But, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to go through the package, bro, and just make sure that before you send that out, like everything there is intact, because we tend to just say, because I'm a man, I know that everything is intact in there.
Right.
Send. And then you send and it's like, oh my God.
Don't even look at it twice.
Look at what you did. Yeah. Right?
Look at what you did.
But I think it's important for us to be willing to just listen first and then be okay being wrong, bro. If you're wrong about something, it's okay. Allow her to be right. That's actually good for her. It makes her feel good when she's right and she's able to teach you something. When they're able to teach you something, it makes them feel good because they feel like they provided something for you. They just gave you new knowledge.
Yeah.
So women are teachers. They're coaches. You know what I'm saying? They're trainers. How you get here? Your mom trained you. Your mom brought you up, right? So it's in their nature, right? Yeah. So they feel good when they're able to do that for us, for their men. So I think with that, to add to everything else I said, because I said a lot, I think a woman finds a perfect man, someone who's okay being wrong and willing to accept it and willing to also make changes after they got the information.
Yeah.
Because it's all good and dandy when you say, okay, whatever, I was wrong, but I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah,
That,
yeah. What
you
are
know,
you doing?
that's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're like, you know what, I was wrong. I know what I did. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna fix it up.
You're allowing change
She is gonna appreciate that
and recognize
because
your effort, bro.
that's a strong man. That's how she sees that.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's willing to take his flaws and say, you know what? Yes, and move on. So
Which ultimately means she matters to that man.
Yeah.
Because she sees the effort in that man to change
Exactly.
based on what she said or what she thought, what
it
she
was
taught him.
because of what I
Yeah.
provided to him that was
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So oh my God, it's for me that he's doing that. So
Yeah.
allow her to have that and allow her to feel good when
Yeah.
you're not in the right and you know what I'm saying she's providing the information. Allow the information to touch you, man. Don't be all like, get the fuck out of here with all that bullshit.
That
like,
package is sent already. No request. No back request.
No refunds.
No return to sender.
Word.
That's facts, bro.
But yeah, man, I think on top of everything you guys said, what I said, I think a woman, a perfect man could be anything. It could be different for every woman, obviously.
Right.
So I think we're all up here speaking from our own experience or from our own angle.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're a listener and you're a female and you have some free time, go ahead and comment below. Let us know what you think the perfect man is for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll read that and we'll take it into consideration, maybe to use it as insight for later also.
Right.
And while we're there, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Tell your cousins. You know you want to. Last week you forgot. We know. But it's cool. You get another chance
This
today.
week. Take 50 people you know in your phone and just send them the link. Even if they don't watch it, just send it to them.
Yeah, just because you know we magical,
You
they don't
know.
know we magical.
Tidy bitch.
Yeah, man. Shout out to relationships, man.
Yes, sir.
Good ones. And bad ones, fix them.
All right.
What's next?
So
What you got for us, man? Drop
this
the waist.
one is gonna be a little, I don't know, man. We just gonna get into it. So, from screaming freedom for so many years in America,
Yes.
we shifted to safety in the last couple of years.
Right.
Has the narrative in America completely changed from freedom to safety?
Yes. I think it was a miscued wait, you want to go first? Damn, I'm mad rude.
Yeah,
Well, you
skipped me.
started, bro. So just go ahead, give your
Well,
2
mine's
cents.
gonna be short.
Okay.
Oh, bro, go ahead then.
Because you know I don't shut up.
I feel so. The question is, how has the narrative changed, or why?
Or how do you feel about it? Has it even changed?
Um,
Is that a true statement?
I feel like it's true to an extent because it has changed from freedom to safety, but in the current state of society we're living in, the safety isn't really what people like. It isn't the safety that people need, if that makes sense. It's just the safety to make America look good.
It's an illusion of safety.
Yeah, it's not a real safety. As far as freedom, I think freedom just switched over to racism. Like maybe I'm saying it wrong, or maybe I gotta explain it more.
You gotta explain it, yeah, because I'm.
So I
lost.
just feel like, well, maybe I said that wrong. Let me take that back. I just feel like, what freedom was at one point was that America, we're free to do whatever we want. But it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? And then I just feel like it's always racism has always been around, but it was at its worst point, like up to now. And then at this point they're just killing anybody. I don't know if you guys watch the news. I don't want to get into that, but I'm just saying I just feel like the narrative has changed. Maybe it's not racism, maybe I'm saying it wrong, and I just confused myself. Should have smoked.
I know
before.
we are on a topic, but as far as the news, I don't personally watch the news, but what is happening now?
Well, there was another shooting. I don't want to get into that, but it was just like another shooting recently in like Chicago.
Another school?
It was actually the July a fourth event or something like that, like a parade or something.
Damn.
Yeah, but I don't want to, I don't want to get into that.
No, I got you. I just
Um,
didn't know that.
Like I lost. I don't know what I'm saying. So it's just get me. But I just feel like is the safety is an illusion. Like if it's from freedom to safety, I feel like safety is an illusion.
Why do you feel that way though? Why do you feel that the safety part is an illusion?
Because too many things are happening.
So we're not really safe.
Yeah, we're not
Okay.
really safe. And the reason why I was saying the racism thing is because I feel like up until recently, because it's been like other races doing other stuff or just killing random people, but up until recently it was just black people. So that's why I said like racism's still around, or it's not really the freedom that they want, like that black people were getting, it's just still killing them, And then I just feel like just a lot of death going on. So it's like we're not really safe. Like you can go to the store to buy something and somebody could shoot up the store.
Yeah.
God forbid, but it's like
The probabilities of that from back then to now, it's
Yeah.
exponentially high. Yeah.
yeah, like I went to like I said earlier, I went to the Meadowlands over the weekend. They had an area where you could walk in and there's a metal detector, but then to the side they had a VIP area to walk in that had no detector. So that didn't make no sense to
So
me.
that killer just got to pay a fee.
He just got to pay a little extra to
A
go
little
in and
extra.
kill everybody. It's like, oh, so this ticket is 30, but this is 50, and I don't have to get.
I got $20 to carry
Yeah.
out my manifesto, of course.
Yeah, like why is there an opening into a place that has metal detectors? That didn't make sense to me. But I was like, all right, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. I'm saying too much, too many different things. Go ahead, bro. I'm done.
Nah,
Sorry, audience. I
That
confused
was
y'all.
good though, because you gave
That's how
us
you feel,
some
bro.
solid
That's
information.
your perspective.
Yeah.
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 You don't gotta,
Yeah, it was just all over the place. I should have wrote it down.
So could you say the statement one more time?
All right. So the question is: has the narrative changed in America from freedom to safety? America was known as the country of freedom, the freest country in the world. All of those freedom-related topics. Today, it is more known as the safety place. It's safe. We're all about safety, 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 safety. So our founding fathers created the freedom narrative, and the current institution that's in charge is creating the safety narrative.
Okay.
So go.
So on those, I do feel like that's what the narrative was and the narrative is, but there's a lying undertone for both. For freedom, when they spoke freedom, when they said freedom, it wasn't really freedom, or at least not for everybody. It was come here. There's plenty of land. You can own your stuff. If you're predominantly white, you know what I'm saying? Predominantly white, you could have a successful outcome in this land. There's free land. There's land for everybody that's white. If you're a minority, or if you're a minority of some sort, then we have other plans for y'all, but we're not gonna put that on the paper. We're gonna put that in the little letters under the
fine
side
print.
effects. Yeah, fine print. Side effects may include we not fucking with you because your color's not white. So I feel like that was the narrative back then, and the propaganda that came with freedom was more of financial freedom. Financial freedom that included you owning property and land and owning your own stuff, which you would never really own because you pay taxes on the land always. But that's besides the point. Again, they're not going to put that on the paper. That was back then. What came with that is that they kind of had to answer to the people, which the government answered to we the people, right? They had to answer to the people for putting out that propaganda that said freedom, because surprise, surprise, not only white people ended up living here. So then they had to answer to all those mouths, right? Pressure breaks, you know what I'm saying? Pressure makes diamonds. Is that the thing?
Something like that.
It's something like that. It's almost like they pressure so much that they had to kind of answer for it. What did they do? They masked it more. I don't think it ever stopped. The racism that was masked as freedom, that never stopped. They just masked it in a way, you know what I'm saying? And it was in that gap between press, which is being formal media, press, television, radio. the main media outlets that's not social media, none of those landed in any one person's hand. It was institutions influenced by a bigger institution, which we know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So the narrative was set like, oh yeah, we're working towards equality, this, that, and that, because people kept pushing. But I don't ever think it got fixed to whatever point it would be fair or whatever the case may be. It just got masked under something else with the media and everything. So people were still dying. So Mon, I don't think what you said made sense. But my thing is, I just feel like with the shootings, crime has gone all up. Now, with racial killings and profiling and racial crimes in general, those I feel they've always gone on. The only difference is now you got cameras everywhere to be like, see, look at what the fuck you doing. And they still doing it regardless. So really, are we doing, the needle is moving way too slow. That's just in my opinion. Now, the freedom part, it doesn't work because they got exposed that there's no actual freedom because there's too much technology now. People know too much. Information's everywhere. Misinformation also, but they know too much. They can't say it. They got to get that out their mouth. So they're like, all right, we can't preach safety. You got us. But we can't preach freedom. You got us. But we're going to keep you safe. We going to keep you safe. If you relinquish some of your power to us, what agency is this? Same agency. We're talking about the same shit, right? If y'all the people relinquish your power to us, we will make plans and put plans in place to keep everybody safe. And human nature is to fall in routine. Routine is always easier or feels easier to most people, not everybody, to most people than having the brain matter to make decisions on the spot when the unexpected occurs. Since we don't want that anxiety, that pressure of, or I say we, but I mean, certain people don't want the pressure of having to make on-the-spot decisions. If they had more power in their hands, that means they would have to make more decisions. So, fuck it. I relinquish power. At least we get a routine that we all got to fall in line for. Not everybody's falling in line for those policies or those things, and you ain't keeping shit safe. Everybody dying left and right, and we just stuck in a loop. You just got out your mouth the word freedom because we called you out on it. You know what I'm saying? And now you're on safety. And even if we call you out on it, we already gave you the power that you needed to do whatever you wanted with us. That's too late. Now we're crying baby. You feel me? And now you get to use that against us. Oh, y'all always undecided. Y'all don't even know what y'all want. Y'all don't know what's best for y'all. We know what's best for y'all. Clearly, because y'all can't decide. Because first y'all said, let us take care of it. Now y'all want us to give you back the power. Make up your mind. You're clearly not capable of keeping yourself safe or keeping yourself in line. We're going to keep you in line. But it's for their own motives.
Bro, shout out to you. I think you hit the nail on the head right there.
Very passionate, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, because, they got to be called out in their bullshit, bro.
I think the main thing that you said that definitely stands out to me is that they pushed the whole freedom thing.
Yeah.
Like, you're free to
put anesthesia on your mind, bro.
Now that you're on the spotlight and everybody realized that, like, wait, I'm not really free. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, switch it up. Hey, somebody give me a narrative. Right. Oh, yeah, safety. Yeah. Oh, but we keep you safe.
It's like, okay, you're not free, but you're only not free because we're trying to keep you safe.
Yeah.
So if you accept to being even less free, we're gonna definitely
you
guarantee.
You want to be free or you want to be safe? What do you want to do?
It doesn't matter if you're free if you die today, but if you know what I'm saying, if you're not that free, we can do something with that. And it's bullshit, bro. It's still for their agenda to do the bullshit that they need to do to make themselves richer and to keep whoever they don't want in their circle out of their circle. That's it, bro. And that's the sad truth.
Bravo to you, man. Shout out to you, bro. Because that was good. I think you definitely gave me a 2-piece and a biscuit on that one. I definitely take the biscuit.
All right.
But that was good, man. I truly feel the same way. I feel like they kept preaching the whole freedom card on us until, we started waking up and society started realizing, like, yo, I'm in this rat race. I'm not really free. Like, they got me, I'm tied up. Like, I can't really do nothing.
Yeah.
I got to do what I've been kind of trained to do. And I'm like, you don't even realize that you've been trained to do what you've been doing.
You're
right?
a hamster in a wheel,
Yeah,
bro.
and all you can do is keep running,
on that wheel,
and it
yeah.
feels good because you're running. But then you start slowing down. Like, wait, this is the only thing that I got right. So, I think once we realized that we were running on the wheel, we got off, and then they came back in with a different narrative to throw at us, which was the safety card. Um, I've seen recently on some talks on podcasts and stuff about this happening in 2020 with the pandemic and the whole freedom thing or safety thing, like the masks and the vaccines and all of that.
That's a perfect example.
But yeah, exactly. But I really think that it was with the 9/11 thing, man. I think when that happened, that was an opportunity to, tell us like, hey, we need to keep you guys safe.
Yeah.
So give me this rights from you. Give me those rights from you. And we just started like, we saw what happened. So we're like, yo, I want to be safe. Protect me, government. So we're like, yeah, take it all. Just protect me.
Scare me so I can be like.
Yeah,
and like, we don't know why anything is happening. At least I don't know. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know nothing.
Don't.
But, to me, it feels kind of crazy that we have this experience in our lifetime, 9/11, and then automatically all of our safety guidelines and all of these things change, and it's
Drastically.
it's like almost planned. So
Yes.
it feels uncomfortable knowing that it seems planned that way, because I'm like, are you doing it on purpose?
Yeah.
And if you're doing it on purpose, damn, aren't you even a little bit of ashamed of yourself
You're
to
a
be
scheming
destroying
piece
and
of
taking
shit,
all the lives that you have?
Allegedly.
I don't know anything. So I'm just speaking from observation, from my angle, and feel free to tell me I'm wrong or tell me what you believe under in the comments and let us know how you feel about the topic. But I really, truly believe that what you said, it's perfectly said. They used the whole freedom thing until we were able to see that we weren't free. And then they started losing control. So they needed to switch up the narrative. And the thing is, for you to take control of the people, you create chaos, you make them feel away. And when they feel away, now you can implement your agenda.
Because they're going to relinquish power because they're scared.
Exactly.
And fear makes people do certain things.
Fear will make
Whatever.
any man do whatever you say. If you can make a person fear you, you can control whatever they do.
Yeah. Because you know what? I could love you today. I could respect you today. And then tomorrow, that could fade.
Yeah.
With whatever thought.
Yeah.
But if I'm scared of you, it literally takes me overcoming or developing myself to the point where I could overcome whatever it is you're scaring me with. Yeah. And that takes way more work than me to stop respecting you or loving you. So fear is a powerful tool, and it's trash. Bro.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of jobs use that.
Yes.
The fear tactic on people. Yeah. 100%.
They love it.
You're not going to do what I say?
They love it. You're not going to make it in this snowstorm, bro? Okay, bro. Like, nigga, my car, I can't find it. What are you doing?
No, that was great, bro. Again, shout out to you for that, because
to all of us. I think we all had like
that's
key
one
things to
perspective
say.
that goes over people's head as things are happening.
Yeah.
Is the fact that those things kind of align with each other, and it's weird that they would be so close to the tragedies that happen, right?
Right.
It's like we have a tragedy, and then tomorrow morning we have the solution for it. Like, I get that we can react fast and get things going, but it just feels too planned for me personally, and that's just me. You feel me? Like, when I feel like something is wrong and I got that hunch or that, what they call it, the little the stomach or the butterflies in your stomach that tell you like, yo, something is off about this.
Yeah.
And then you start putting things together. I'm like, wait a minute. Are you? Because, bro, imagine, like, a lot of people think 9/11 was planned. So many people, bro. You're not even a little bit shame of yourself that you took all those people. If it was planned, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking on like things that I run into. But it's like, come on, dog. And then you're gonna keep doing it over and over, and then again, as long as your plan stays in motion.
Yeah, right. And dare you think to yourself, because allegedly, whatever, what is a fact is all the lives that have been lost. So if it was for that selfish the gain that you wanted.
Yeah.
I know you have the audacity to be like, well, sacrifice some for the greater good or the greater.
Damn.
Blah. Fuck out of here with that, bro. I really don't fuck with that, man.
I'm gonna be conspiracy mode for a little bit.
Got a new AKA.
We don't get that often, so this is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
so I'm gonna listen.
Were there now? I don't know if y'all would know this, but were there any movies about that like a certain religion hijacking a plane and using it against the USA, United States before 9/11?
I can't say, but definitely we should
I
look
can't
into
recall. Yeah.
Because I feel like if you make a movie about something and then later on it happens,
that.
Oh, yeah.
shouldn't you have been aware that
That was a possibility.
it could be a
If you made it
it's
seem like a possibility in a movie.
Yeah, if you make a movie about it, you make something seem like it happened. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up
But
because
wait,
I'm not gonna
wait,
judge.
Let me kind of throw something on top of that. Yes, right? Let's say somebody makes a movie about it. It brings awareness.
It
But
should.
also, it should. But also, it brings an opportunity to
For somebody to do it.
create
Okay.
the other narrative,
Okay.
right? But if they do it, then what we could do with
I got
that
the
is-
cherry for you. What he said, what you added in the cherry. By showing you the movie, they desensitize your mind to the chaos. Because you done seen it. So when it's happened, you're appalled, you might react, but you're not going to lose your
I've
mind.
seen this before.
Oh, that's like that movie. That's like that movie.
Oh my God. Yo,
Desensitized.
stop.
I mean, I
that
think
shit,
you would
man.
lose your mind if you were in the actual
Oh,
situation.
no. I'm saying people out of the situation.
Oh, okay.
No, of course, bro. Because
Oh.
you're live.
If you're in the situation,
Yeah, you're in the
chances
concept,
are
bro.
that the plan was for you to end in the situation.
Right. But people
Not to make it
outside
up.
it, they might have influence on it afterwards on what they say.
Yeah.
Then that'll be the effect. It's almost like, okay, that's not like the craziest shit in the world. They did that in such and such movie.
Yeah.
They showed that was possible. That could happen.
But
Yeah.
it depends. Like I remember,
Right.
I remember 9/11. And there was a kid who was a year. I was in like 5th grade. He had to be like in 7th or 8th grade. His mom actually worked in the building, and at the time we're finding this out, we find out that his mom.
Passed away.
No, that she was working there.
Okay.
She was able to make it out, but I was
bless,
concerned because like it's a friend of mine.
Right.
And his mom is in this crazy
Yes.
live situation where
Death trap.
anything could happen.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends how you look at it. I remember a lot of kids in my class were like, "Oh, that's nothing," like like they weren't that concerned,
Because
but
they didn't feel affected.
they weren't affected by it. So if
Yeah.
it didn't affect you, it wasn't gonna. Just like, oh, this is something that happens only in movies. Like that's what
Yeah.
people always kind
It
of say.
feels far-fetched.
Like, it feels like a movie thing, but it could happen, man.
Yeah, man.
Or it did happen in that case.
Well, yeah.
My condolences
and a bunch
to those
of
people,
yes,
man.
definitely, man. But it's one tragedy that happened, and then we got to understand that there's many more that can still happen. Like,
Right.
Oh yeah.
We're not
are happening.
necessarily like safe in anywhere in the world. So I'll say that. The other thing I'll say, because I don't want to just sit up here and like just bash the whole
Oh no.
American thing, right?
No, of course.
In reality, it's one of the safest countries.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
one of the freest countries.
Yeah.
It's not the freest country. It's not the safest country.
Right.
But my biggest issue is the manipulation of the minds of the
Yes.
people in this society, on this side of the world. Because, allegedly, I wasn't there. I don't know. But the founding fathers of the country left England or the UK, whatever, where they were at,
Yeah.
to avoid paying taxes,
Not only that, religious freedom.
right? So
Yeah.
they left to avoid all of that or just to get away from it.
Yeah.
And then we come here, they set the grounds. And when they set the grounds, as time goes on, people come into play and set the same rules that they founding fathers were trying to escape.
Yeah.
So to me, it's kind of like, bro, what was even the point? Like, you guys are destroying everything that they were trying to get away from and create here. They were trying to stop all that other shit that they were doing over there and create a new world. And then you came here and like they
Put it in
started the new
reverse.
world, and then you started just building it right back the way it was.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that when they left, they were escaping 3% tax. Today, the average tax is like 35%. I was like, bro, we might as well go back to UK.
Facts.
I'm
What
not
is
even from there, but I'm trying to go
Yeah,
back.
where the queen at? You know what I'm saying?
What they talking about in
Hey,
Canada,
yo,
man? I'm out.
queen.
Right.
I don't know if Canada.
'Cause you know what?
Canada ain't it? Okay, sorry, Canada. We're
That
not
ain't-
going there.
Bro, that
I
ain't what
thought I
this is
was.
about.
I'm bad. I was gonna go
Yeah,
to
you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, see, you took it somewhere else. I'm sorry, Canada. I apologize for my friend. I still want to be able to go to
No.
Toronto and make
Drake,
a song
come
with Drake,
on,
man.
man.
Damn, that's still
all-
on my bucket list, man.
If I joke on everybody, nobody offended because we all equal. That's not how that works.
That didn't look good on camera.
But you know what? Greed goes over the big. That's funny. Greed goes over the bigger plan, though. To
Yeah.
what you were saying.
I guess, man. But it is what it is. We're here today.
Yeah.
I'm embracing it. I do still think that we have plenty of opportunities, even though there's a lot of other things that are preventing us from
Chaos.
growth and moving forward, the progressive movement that we should be after. But I still think we have plenty of opportunities, and I am learning to be more appreciative of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that coming from Dominican Republic, like one thing I realized was how poor the country was, right? But I didn't realize like the difference in the opportunities and things like that, because when you go back home, bro, it's a lot more dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
A lot more
It's a lot more
yeah.
dangerous, and you have a lot of freedom, but it's the same way. It's kind of like illusioned freedom. It's not really there.
False
You know what I'm
sense of
saying?
freedom.
Yeah. And they paint it very well to make you believe that you have to do whatever you want. Hey, don't do that. Like as soon as it's like what?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Overall, maybe not the best country in the world, but definitely has its perks. And what I think we should all learn to do is just take advantage of the perks,
Yeah.
and then find our own ways around them.
Yeah, and evade bad situations, or
Yeah.
like try your best to.
Do your best, because you can't avoid
Yeah,
it forever.
You can't
Yeah,
avoid
of
it. There
course.
is something's gonna happen where you have to like.
Well, you don't have control over this
Yeah,
situation.
you can't. You don't have control over it, so you just gotta find a way to avoid those things that could bring you harm, man. So you can focus on yourself, man.
That's facts, bro.
Focus on
And try to don't rely so much on a system, because, like you said, there is opportunity here, but you kind of got to create it for yourself.
Yeah, you just
There is the chance of opportunity. That's what's here. A chance of opportunity if you put yourself in the right position at the right time, and you got to build yourself up to that. No, it's not gonna come from the fucking sky.
Yeah.
And what? And then relatives that have been here first, right? And this for my immigrants, you know what I'm saying? And myself included. Wait, relatives that have been here first. Stop lying, bro, to the ones that do that. A lot of people want to make it seem like they're doing way better than they are when you're back home, to entice you to come and be in the same shitty hole with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that is wrong. That's wrong, bro. Be realistic about this shit, man.
The thing is, though, when that happens, at least in some of the instances
Situations.
that I've seen, it's a little bit of like the pridefulness and
Yes.
the pedestal that they put you on.
Yeah.
They lift you and they make you feel high and mighty because their situation is so bad.
Yeah.
But you know, you start feeling that way working at McDonald's and shit, and you're like, yeah, like my cousin back home don't got shit, but at least I got McDonald's. Like, yeah, bro, you're not really
Yeah, chill
up
out,
there.
man.
You know what I'm saying? They put you up there because they're that far below you. But you got to realize that, like, it's really not that much better. You still work probably just as hard, just as much.
Yeah.
I can't even say that, though, because I know people from back home, bro, like my grandfather who worked fucking probably 20 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like things like that but it's a traditional thing too, man. I think it's the older generation. I don't know how it is today. I don't know if today is like easier for people over there.
But
Because there's probably more jobs, better situations.
Right.
There's internet now over there, right?
The culture
people
is
are speaking
far-
English
far
now.
along, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's businesses everywhere. So there's a lot more going on since the last time I was there, at least, or when I was growing up. But
Yeah, but I'm speaking on the opposite. I'm not speaking on the cunt. I'm speaking when we were back there and having a relative or something. Oh yeah, nah, come over here, man. You could have this and that. You blah blah blah. Blah. They might not be lying. They're not lying about it, but they don't give you the whole page. They're not like I don't have 50 bitches and 2 mansions. But you're able to if you bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? They're more like, primo, yo estoy bien aquí. And then they save all year and then they go back home to visit with the last $500, knowing they got to pay rent and this and that. And they make those $500 look like, I mean, that's the money I keep in my sock out there and waste it all and then come back to slaving here. And it gives you a false perception,
Yeah.
thank you, of how easy it is to gain something here. So I guess I'm speaking to the people doing that. Don't do that, because if you really want to help somebody out, give them the truth and let them do with it what they will. You know what I'm saying? And then for the people consuming those lies, when you come over here, snap out of the lie, bro. Don't stay in that lying state. They get
Don't become them.
yeah. Don't become them. Exactly. Thank you. Don't become.
now you're the one start calling back home.
Yeah,
like,
call
yo,
them
you
back
should
home.
come. This is
Yeah.
great.
Lil primo da. He went back there because he couldn't make it out here. But I'm really living what he was talking about. And you're doing the same shit.
Yeah, it's here's better than over there though. But
Yeah, no.
it's just
100%.
it's just not like
As
it's just not what
fairy-tale-y,
people
yeah.
paint it to be.
Have realistic expectations.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
People
like
make
that,
it a
man.
whole-
I like that. I like
shit,
that.
man.
Shout out to you boys, man. Y'all do good. You do good and you do
It's
well.
a knowledgeable episode. Oh, goddamn.
All right, look. We cutting the time on short on time, tight on time. Figure that out. But I kind of want whoever wrote this to give me the 2-piece on it.
Okay.
And then after that, we're going to go right into the last piece of it and just end it there.
Attack.
But reading The Room in 2022.
Ooh, this was my topic.
All right, give us the take on that.
And this, damn, we still going at America. Sorry, America.
Hey, this is where we live, man. We speaking from experience.
All right, so I don't want to get like your deepest answer from this. I just want to know how y'all feel about it. So, in the year that we're in, the things we say, they like offensive things we say might not be taken the same in 2022 as they were in 2012, as they were in 2002. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just picking random dates, but I'm just how do y'all feel about the current state of the power that words have in 2022, if that makes sense?
Who do you want to go first?
It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I feel like, and I'm gonna say an experience that I feel with my perspective, and that might answer the question. I think that's the best way for me to answer the question. Back in the day, you didn't have as much technology. You didn't have as much reach to people. Your circle was small because it revolved around the people. If you were an adult, if you were a kid, it revolved around the people you went to daycare with, the people your parents brought around, or family member raising you, and who you saw at school or the neighborhood, and that was it. As an adult, it was the people that you saw at if you had kids, people's school, your job, and your neighborhood. That's it. It's 3 places where you can like have friends, family, whatever, right?
So be social.
So be social, yeah. And so the circle was much smaller. Now you could literally reach somebody in South Africa. You could reach somebody in China. Bro, you could do it. The internet allows you to do it. There is too much people putting out too much information. In the same token, there is too much people receiving that information. So let's compare the two. If you said something, or if you didn't agree with something that I thought back in the day, right? And you were one of my only 30 people that I knew. I'm just exaggerating. Obviously, the number's bigger than that. But if you were only one of those 30 people and I felt a type of way, it makes sense. I only know 30 people. You're one of them. That's big, man. And why don't you feel, whatever, right? First point is that you shouldn't You should be okay with other people having different opinions than you, but that's a different topic. So that was back in the day. Now there's so much information out there that all different groups are putting their issues out. So when not all issues get recognized or sympathized with, that leads to people getting frustrated. But you can't expect however billions amount of people, the amount of people that's on Earth or online, you can't expect all of them to agree or to have the same type of thinking of you. So that comes as a two-part answer. Since you can't expect that, you also can't take to heart every time somebody says something that you don't agree with. And that's what I'm gonna say about that.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I say it like this. It's reading the room to me in 2022 is simply walk in, see what's going on, and then make a decision. Do you want to be in that room or not? It's up to you. You have a choice. And back then, my whole thing is it almost felt like you didn't have a choice when you were in that room. You had to stay in that room.
No matter what.
Which was a false idea also. You had a choice, but back then it didn't feel like you did.
Seemed that was the only room to be in.
Yeah. Today, you have a choice. If you don't like that room, just go to another one. That's it. Point blank, period. We are too caught up in trying to fit into every room.
Yes.
You're not going to be accepted by everyone. Not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone is going to have the same ideals and beliefs as you. People believe in different religions. They believe in different ways of approaching life. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't like the room you're in, you have two choices. You can stay there and deal with the situation that's in the room, or get the fuck out and go to another one. There's nothing else that you could do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you stay in that room, just know that it's going to be very difficult to try to move the pieces around the way you want them to be.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Understand that. If you stay in the room, it's not going to be easy. Nothing in life is easy. Get the fuck over it. If you really want to make a change in that room, by all means, I believe you can. Work hard. Stay focused on what your goal is, whatever it may be in that room, and then make it happen. You will make it happen as long as you stay consistent and you keep going. Be relentless about the shit. Make it happen. But if you don't feel like dealing with it, get the fuck out of the room.
Yes.
Go to one that accepts you more, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
That's it. There's nothing else in between. At least for me. There's nothing else in between.
Right.
Word. I would say don't let your emotions keep you there or make you leave. I don't know. Just don't take it to heart. Basically,
And that's where I was going with that.
Because you, like Trav said, you're welcome to leave. You're welcome to stay.
Exactly.
If you choose to leave, you got to deal with it and figure out a way, to not let it bother you, I guess, if you're going to stay.
Exactly.
So don't let your emotions, get the best of you. But if you want to leave, you're welcome to leave and start your own room.
Right.
Because society nowadays,
look, man,
you're going to be hurt by what anyone says.
So. And you know what? All groups can connect now, and before that wasn't a thing.
Yeah, you could find them.
You were just in your group, and sort of community and stuff like that. Kind of had they kind of shared the same issues. It was easier to work together towards a goal. But now you're expecting all these people that see your opinion on the internet or this and that, right? I'm talking about a room, but I'm talking about. If we're talking about communication, you're able to communicate online with too many people, bro. So it's almost like I can't like everything all at once. I can't care about all issues all at once. I can't expect the next person to do that also. So the time wasted in, I'm offended by the way you think or what, could be used in me finding like-minded people to fix the issues that I have. Yeah. Because those people have the same issues and are going to feel the same way as me. Instead of me over here trying to change your mind. And if I change it, I feel great. But if I don't, I feel horrible because I feel like automatically people have this thing now, you're a horrible person. And you're allowed to feel like that, but they're allowed to not give a fuck that you feel like that, bro. Honestly, I'm sorry.
It's true.
It's true. You're allowed to say your opinion. You're allowed to be bothered or filled with whatever emotion you're filled with when you look at a situation or you go through a situation. Other people are allowed to feel the opposite or feel indifferent about
I
it.
feel
And
like
that's a
some
feeling.
people see it as you're allowed to express your opinion as long as you don't say this, that, and the third.
That's
Yeah,
also
as long as
shit.
as long as it doesn't
It's
bother
like-
me, you
Yeah.
can say
So
whatever
then-
you want to
That's
say.
Then
also
I'm not
shit,
really
bro.
allowed.
Exactly. And then if I'm silent about that, then you're like, they try to, they being a different group, try to out that person like, oh, you're not speaking about this issue. You're not saying nothing.
You don't care enough.
Therefore, you're a bad person. Like, bro, I'm refraining from offending you because I don't agree with you. Oh, see, you don't offend. You don't agree with me. Yeah, and the best I could do is just not say anything to make you feel uncomfortable. Because look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus.
Look at you.
Look at you and look at you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you guys gave some good answers. I don't like my answer, but you guys gave some good answers.
Nah, that was good too, bro. Like people just need to find people you click with, man. Create your energy, solidify your energy, and attract the same energy. That's it, man.
That's all you got to
Facts.
do, folks, in 2022.
Word.
All right.
All right, what's the haymaker, man? I feel like this
Last
all,
thing is gonna be
It's a good episode, by the way.
the Roe versus Wade decision that the Supreme Court made recently.
Word.
Would you like to go first?
And just so we know, I'm not giving an opinion on this. It's just gonna be two
Which is
gentlemen over here.
which is totally fine, bro. You're allowed to reserve.
You're in the wrong room,
You-
bro.
I gotta leave the room.
Get out the room, bro. Nah, you're allowed to reserve your thoughts. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Of course, 100%.
For whatever reason.
And nobody's gonna. Well, no one in this
no
room
one
is
in
gonna
this room.
sit here and say you're a bad person because
Yeah.
you don't want to express your opinion.
Yeah.
It's not me, bro.
As a man that's not having their bodies, what I can do or not do with my body, controlled by a government agency. Even as that, I want to say I am very disappointed, bro, on how what happened to the lights? It got dark in here because
Oh no! Should I stop it?
Yeah, no, it's because probably behind you guys is plugged in. So the
Okay.
couch maybe. It's all good.
it's all good.
We're almost
Okay,
done.
yeah. Let me just give this answer.
Darkness.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm let down, and it angers me, bro. It angers me because I don't think it's fair. And if I'm feeling like that, I can only imagine somebody, that is a female and is being controlled by their body is being controlled by the government. If I have this much sadness, anger, frustration about it, I can only imagine the gender that's being mostly affected by it. I'm not gonna say us guys are not affected by it, but I feel like that's individual to kind of the person if they're in a situation where their partner is affected for them by it, and then your partner is an extension of you, so you're affected, or B, you are in a situation that is a situation and you have to make a decision and all that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless what people believe in, however they feel about it, everybody should have the right to their bodies, bro. Something as personal as your body, you should have a right to. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't feel I'm the most qualified beyond that, but that is the general feeling that I feel inside. And it does anger me, and it is trash. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say about it.
Cool. Sorry.
Drink some water, bro.
Mine's gonna be short because honestly, like, I thought I was offended. I'm not offended. I thought I was angry. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that there's any human, not the Supreme Court, any human outside of any other human's body who thinks their decisions, their rules, their laws should control another person's.
Yes.
It's their body, it's their rights. There's plenty of people in this world who have dealt with oppression in many different ways. In America, I haven't lived long enough to say that this situation has occurred in the past or anything like it. But for a bunch of fucking old ass people to sit up there and tell women what they can and cannot do with their body is disappointing. For you to think that you have the right to do that is disappointing. For you to implement this in 2022 is disappointing. It's ugly.
Yeah.
And I hope that this gets overturned or thrown out because ultimately, all of those states that follow this law and this rule, what I think is going to happen is they're going to lose the population of women or families that they have there now. If I was them, I would leave and I would go to another state. I know it's not that easy. I know it's difficult, but I would start planning right now to get the fuck out of there because you're not going to tell me what the fuck to do with my body.
Right.
No one should tell anyone else what they should and should not do with their body.
Right.
It's their body, their rights. You know what I'm saying? And this goes back to the topic that we spoke earlier on freedom. If I'm free, then it should be my right to decide if I want to abort that baby or keep that baby. It should not be your decision. And in this case, that's what's happening. You're making it your decision for me to keep something inside of me that I don't want for women.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing it to men, and they can't do it to men.
No.
They would love to. I'm sure they're going to find a way to try to, but they can't because they will lose that fight.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yep.
So what they did was they attacked a weaker demographic, I guess, that they can do this to and oppress. It's ugly and it's just disappointing. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. Luckily, me and my girl don't have to worry about that because we live in Jersey and here that hasn't affected us yet. But the way she put it is if eventually that does come down here, she would be affected. And because of that, I think it's ugly and I think it's disappointing that they would even consider passing this law.
Right.
If I was anybody that's got to deal with this oppression, get the fuck out of that state. Let them deal with it. Let them build that society over there. See how they like it. I bet you they probably just remove the whole shit. My bad, and then preach a different way to try to control you. But I'm not going to sit here and speak on it like I know all the details, like it affected me so hard because it didn't. The one thing that I'll say is that I'm a person who believes in complete freedom.
Yeah.
That is my only goal in life is just to be free. And y'all fucking that up for all those women and all those people in general because some men are going to be affected with their relationships in those states.
Yeah.
So get the fuck over it and start allowing people to really be free in this country the way it was meant to be. Right? That's what the whole 4th of July bullshit was for.
Yeah,
Yeah. Word.
So
don't make it an illusion, man.
If that's what it was for, then start standing by that and start actually living it, not just preaching it.
Yeah.
And not just saying it in words. Let your actions show. This does not let it show. People don't even want to celebrate 4th of July because you passed that stupid bullshit law.
Yeah.
So I'm going to end it there. I don't want to get expressive because I tend to carry on too long.
Same.
And I tend to say too much and let my anger run. But again, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. You guys made very good points. And I agree with your points.
Word
I think
up.
they
Word
were
up. I know you heard us.
Truth and do better, man.
Do
you know
better,
who you are. You know
man.
who you are. Do better, man.
Yeah. That's facts.
That's all I'm
Do
gonna
better,
say,
Supreme
man.
Court. Do better.
That's facts.
And you know better, man.
Word.
If you knew better, you do better.
Word. But we're not gonna let y'all keep us down. You know what I'm saying? So
Saw the hand movement?
had to. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But I'm fucking up what I want to say. I don't want to say, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Don't worry.
Do we
happy
have
You're feeling
anything
a lot.
else?
I get it. I think that was it
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for being with us once again. JURP boys in the house.
Word.
As always,
Yeah, and as
peace and love.
And as always, peace and love, man. Especially times like now, man. You need
sure
peace
you-
and love.
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, man.
That's all facts.
Por favores.
As always, we magical.
Tahiti bitch.
Yeah.
And with that, we out.
We out.